World War II was a global conflict that lasted from 1939 to 1945, involving most of the world's nations, including all of the great powers, eventually forming two opposing military alliances, the Allies and the Axis. It was the deadliest conflict in human history, marked by significant events, profound consequences, and widespread destruction. Causes of the war: Treaty of Versailles, and its aftermath. The Treaty of Versailles, which ended World War I, imposed severe penalties and reparations on Germany. The economic and political instability caused by the treaty contributed to the rise of extremism in Germany. Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party exploited the widespread dissatisfaction to gain power, promising to overturn the treaty's terms and restore Germany's former glory. Rise of totalitarian regimes. The 1930s saw the rise of totalitarian regimes in Germany, Italy, and Japan. These regimes pursued aggressive expansionist policies. Hitler's Germany sought to establish a greater German empire, Mussolini's Italy aimed to recreate a Roman Empire, and Japan sought dominance in East Asia and the Pacific. Expansionist policies. Germany. Hitler's annexation of Austria, Anschluss, in 1938 and the subsequent invasion of Czechoslovakia demonstrated his aggressive expansionist goals. Italy. Mussolini's invasion of Ethiopia in 1935 and the subsequent invasion of Albania in 1939 were part of his. Japan. Japan's invasion of Manchuria in 1931 and its subsequent expansion into China were driven by its desire for regional dominance and resources. Failure of appeasement. The policy of appeasement, primarily pursued by Britain and France, involved making concessions to aggressive powers to avoid conflict. The Munich Agreement of 1938, which allowed Germany to annex the Sudetenland in Czechoslovakia, is a notable example. This policy failed to prevent further aggression and ultimately led to the outbreak of war. Major fronts and campaigns. European theater. Invasion of Poland. World War II began on September 1, 1939, with Germany's invasion of Poland. This invasion prompted Britain and France to declare war on Germany on September 3, 1939. The swift and overwhelming success of the German Blitzkrieg, Lightning War, tactics led to the rapid defeat and occupation of Poland. Western Front. Fall of France. 1940. Germany launched a rapid invasion of France through the Ardennes Forest in May 1940. The French government surrendered in June 1940 and Germany occupied much of France, leaving the Vichy regime in control of the unoccupied southern part. Battle of Britain. 1940. The Battle of Britain was an air campaign waged by the German Luftwaffe against the Royal Air Force, RAF. The successful defense by the RAF prevented a German invasion of Britain and marked a significant turning point in the war. Eastern Front. Operation Barbarossa. 1941. On June 22, 1941, Germany launched Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union. The campaign initially achieved significant territorial gains but eventually stalled due to fierce Soviet resistance, harsh winter conditions, and logistical. Battle of Stalingrad. 1942 to 1943. The Battle of Stalingrad was a brutal and decisive confrontation between German and Soviet forces. The Soviet victory marked a turning point on the Eastern Front and began the pushback against German advances.